A lot. Joking. Psychopaths, let's analyze the three types. Psychopaths, what is it? They're crazy, right? So they have a trouble determining between reality and fantasy. That line is really blurred. So if a psychopath is telling you a lie, it's highly unlikely that you're gonna notice any incongruencies in his body language or any leakage in his body language. It's gonna be really, really difficult to determine that because he doesn't know that he's telling a lie, because to him everything is reality or fantasy, depending wherever he's living. But the next class would be sociopath. And these are a bit more interesting because these people do know the difference between reality and fantasy. And these people do get caught telling lies. These people, they have no empathy and no emotional caring about other people. They're very observant and they're very quick to be able to pinpoint people's weaknesses and vulnerabilities, to be able to manipulate them. They come across very charismatic and very, very nice and very, very charming people. But they don't care about people. And when they do lie, it's possible that there will be some leakage. But the only reason there'll be leakage or emotional leakage is because it would be their own survival. We've seen this in cases where sociopaths have been caught in murders or have been investigated, and in the interview process by the police or the intelligence forces, they're able to determine that the people are being less than upfront. The last one is the politician. This is the most interesting one of them all. Because politicians, what do? If they know they have to tell untruth or tell a lie to the public or distort the facts, they practice that distortion of that lie over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they're professionally coached. So when they deliver their message to the public, they've practiced it so many times, it's just a canned response. It's automated, it's automatic, and you'll notice very little deviation from somebody that would be telling the truth or telling a lie. There won't be necessarily any body language leakage, as it's called, or body language incongruencies that you would normally say, because they're just repeating something that they've practiced. The second case, politicians, what they do sometimes, and this can happen two ways. One is because they repeated it so many times that they begin to believe their own bull, or they convince themselves that their own bull is reality. And in this case, you're looking at somebody who's playing around a little bit with the psychopath level because they're grabbing reality, they're distorting it into fantasy, and things are a little blurry there. And that's pretty scary if you think about it. We saw an example of this with Bill Clinton with the Monica Lewinsky. I'm not saying Bill Clinton is a psychopath, but what I am saying is he convinced himself of his story about that he did not have sexual relations with that woman, blah, 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 blah. So when he went to the public, he looked quite genuine. He looked quite sincere about his stance on the situation. I hope that kind of clarifies the question, and I want to ask for my apologies to the sociopaths and psychopaths, because I didn't mean to put you in the same category as politicians, but I need to use you as a comparison and as a reference to the politician. Thanks for listening. Give us a like, subscribe, whatever. Have a fantastic day.